Hey everyone, it's KillerKingKevin, and Fortnite has lowered the water levels for the map on Chapter 2, Season 3, and this is the new map in Chapter 3. So it's basically exactly the same, but some of the parts of the map you can see more land because water has lowered, and I guess you see less water because of the more land. But some spots have been, I guess, retrieved or recovered. So places like Steamy Stacks, Salty Springs, Frenzy Farm, they're, I guess, back to normal. They're not completely back to normal because there is water around them, but they're back to normal from like Chapter 2, Season 2. They do have a bit of damage, but I'm going to cover all these locations that have water levels decrease and have major changes. I won't go through all the locations because, there's little islands that have popped up, and there's, parts of the map where the water levels decrease and you won't even be able to see it. So I'm just covering all the major water levels decreasing and basically some of the locations where you can visibly see the water decreased. So before I move on, if you like funny, fearless and C-Day style videos with Fortnite meme edits and other funny moments, I post new videos like that 3 to 4 times a week, so subscribe to my second channel for all that awesome content. So first up, we'll take a look at Authority. Now, not much has changed at the Authority, like the water's on the outside, so the inside hasn't changed, but the water levels have dropped. So the outer layer of the Authority, before the water used to be like above the fans, and now they are below the fans. So the water is dropping, and soon you'll have to actually build all above this barrier to get to the Authority. Moving on to Salty Springs, the water is completely gone and Salty is basically back to normal. None of the houses are demolished or anything. They look the exact same. Like if you look here, everything's the same. It hasn't changed one bit back from Chapter 2, Season 2. So Salty is exactly the same. But if you do go to Weeping over to here, the water levels have dropped. You can see more areas uncovering. So this is the connector from Salty to Weeping. You can see like more of the landscape of Weeping coming out. Like you can see more of the houses. You can still go in and loot some of the stuff. I don't think chests actually spawn, but you can start going in and swim there as well. So moving on to Holly Hedges, I guess more land has appeared. Holly Hedges used to be the same. It never was like destroyed, so there's just more land and you can walk across Holly Hedges. Taking a look at Risky Reels, the water levels have dropped and you can finally start seeing more and more like buildings. Underwater it is actually trashed, so when the water does go fully down, we'll be able to loot here and I guess farm around here and everything. But the water levels have dropped and you can see the whole screen, and you can even like walk at the bottom and everything. Before it was just like water levels covered until the white screen, but now there's less water and you can actually, I guess you could still land here and loot some of the spots, but I guess there's one chest, but it's really hard because if a lot of people land there, you're kind of screwed. So that is Risky Reels. Over here, Steamy Stacks has changed quite a bit because the water levels have dropped. Before you couldn't actually land here or like loot, but now you can go in. You can even see the boat, it's like crashed in, the cars have crashed in. So the water levels have dropped, and you can even start using the reboot van at Steamy Stacks. So this place is all trashed because of the water. I don't know if like it's fully trashed. Where's the main? Oh, there's the main thing. I'm pretty sure it used to be purple here, but now it's like filled with water. But besides that, everything is the same. Like these spots don't like majorly change. It's just like bits and bobs because of the water levels decreasing and like rising. So because of the flood, I guess some bits and bobs just move and crash into places, but besides that, it's back to normal. There was a spot near Steamy Stacks right here, which used to be like fully flooded, and you could only, I'm pretty sure this zipline post was visible before, but now you can see, I guess, more land. And over at Dirty Docks, you can see more buildings as well because the water levels have gone down. At Frenzy Farm, there's a significant change because before the water levels, they were quite high, and all these spots that you see where there's like less grass, the water used to be there and you had to swim to get across. Now the water has gone down, and the no sweat insurance company has also taken off I mean they have it here, but they used to have it, I'm pretty sure, over here as well. So they used to keep the hay up, but now they can't because I mean there's no water. There are still other parts that like are meant to go down, but that will still be in another 10 days. So Frenzy Farm, I'm pretty sure, has the biggest change because literally all the water is gone, and now it's kind of back to normal, and the reboot van is also back right there. So the reboot van is back and Frenzy Farm is back to normal. The last place that I would say that had a change is Craggy Cliffs, because before the water levels were quite high. I mean, you still can't get the reboot van. Where is it? It should be somewhere right there. You still can't get it, but the water levels have significantly dropped, and you can start, you know, looting this house. You can even go into this one if you want to try, but the water levels have, you know, gone down quite a bit, and you can loot a bit of it. You know, you could still do it before, but before you could only go into this like massive building and loot, I guess, the first 2 floors, and after that you couldn't. So Craggy Cliffs did change. Now there are a lot of like small parts of the map which have changed, like there's been more, I guess, islands popping up, but I'm not going to cover all of that because they, you know, there's literally little spots that have popped up. I mean, even the edges of all the islands, they've gone like the water levels have gone down, and you can see more of it. But this is basically all the major changes for this new, I guess, map. So this is stage 1 of the water levels decreasing. I hope this video does help. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this video.